Mind mapping, really a really graceful, elegant, useful tool. One thing it's used for is transferring complex ideas, like a big project in your head, you know, a book, a course, a program, a whole new way to live, just whatever, any kind of big idea in your head. You can get it down in a two-dimensional format on a single sheet of paper with the use of a mind map. And when you get this big, complex idea out of your head onto a piece of paper, your brain can relax. How many times have you gone over and over a big, complex idea, trying to make sure you remember every part of it? It's totally exhausting. I've spent countless hours doing that. So once you get it captured, it's beautiful. Mind maps work in a way that the brain works, right? You have a central idea, let's say love, and then boom, God, infinite, unconditional, acceptance, granting space and being, everything, just boom, right? And it's just all right there. Seeing the greatness in others. And pop, 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 you can do that like in a minute. I did all that in a minute. Just write down one single word and a little circle. So you got love, a little circle, all these different ideas, boom, boom, boom. And then each one of those ideas is a whole conversation. It's a whole world, right? So very easy to do. Yeah, I designed the classroom in about 5 minutes, right? I'm working from my notes right here. So the next thing Mind Map is great for is a leading document, a leading format, right? I can look over here, see a word, and be completely with you 100%, giving you my heart and my attention, right? So it's a beautiful format from which to lead. Yeah, so I'll say more about it. It works in the way that the brain works. The brain does not work in a linear list. When you think of love, you don't think, okay, what's the single most important thing of love? Let me get that down. What's the second most important thing? What's the third most important thing? Right? That's actually not how the brain works. That stops the creative flow. How the brain works is love. Boom. So a mind map looks just like that, right? It looks like how you think. And so it works in a way that the brain works, so that you can easily in flow get all of your ideas out, and then you can close your notebook. You can put away your piece of paper and come back to a week later, a month later, a year later, which I've done many times, and then the whole world just unfolds. It's really beautiful. Another way to use mind mapping is to manage a project, right? So let's say you're writing a book. You can do a mind map for each central idea of the book. Boom, here's the idea, and then bam, 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 here's all the things. You can do a mind map for each chapter, each movement of the book, whatever kind of book you have. John and I are creating a course, so I've got a mind map for every aspect of the course, right? Public speaking, community building, selling, marketing, that kind of thing, right? And so when I say those words, all these different sub ideas show up immediately, and I've got a mind map, right? And I can set that aside, come back to it, work on it some more. And then when time's right, I'll then transfer that to a linear list, and then get to work on a chapter or a lesson or whatever it is, a teaching. So really useful in doing these assignments. Before you do your assignment, if you want to do a video on love, you can just sit there for a moment, do a quick mind map on love, all the different aspects that you feel are most important, and then set it here and then let it rip, so you can be with us and have your full best thinking. Mind mapping. Thank you.